He's thinking at least another mark, possibly two.
Love to throw a strike here. They had a double strike last week in a very critical spot in the match. Not this time. He's got the 4-5-7.
Now, Danny's thinking fill on the strike right now. This is a difficult spare, but he would like to grab at least two. No, he's going to make it one, so we were absolutely tie after 28 boxes.
And of course, that means the 9th box will be open, and Dan makes it an 8 box. So now the 10th becomes all the more important, because a mark would force Sargent to mark in his final 2. Real easy to do the math now.
Yep.
All even going to the final 2 boxes. Well, Dan has a shot at a spare here, the 2-4-7-9.
Well, I think he'd like the front piece of wood out of there, but it's not going to happen. The problem here, you hit it high enough to carry the 9 pin, you might leave the 7.
Oh, and it goes right by the 9 pin.
Well,
pushed it back. That was all he could do.
Well, they're all important pins here. Mike would have to better these final 2 frames. 17, make it 18 pins, the final 2 frames.
This is really sudden death right now, the way it's shaped up. Last 2 boxes all tied.
So he needs 19 pins. 18 pins is a tie, 19 pins is a win.
Missing the head pin. The 1, 2, 9, and 10. Now, what do you think here? Do you think try to make the shot, or do you think just...
Oh, yeah, you're shooting for a head pin.
Oh, there it is! He makes the shot. And that should do it right there for Mike Sargent. Whew. I guess you do think make the shot.
I'm sure Mike was thinking object pin, meaning a head pin. And
look at this. There it is.
He threw his arms up. He knew that ball was in there.
It's over. In a very stylish way for Mike Sargent in the final 2 boxes, as he goes spare strike.
Ooh.
And now the 1-9.
Yeah. Good thing I didn't need any more, he said.
Well, Mike can afford to smile now. And it'll be a 5 fill on the strike, maybe more. Let's see. No, it'll be a...
No.
Oh, he hit the button.
No, that's still
he hit
5.
The button, so it is 5. He hit the button, that immediately nullifies anything after that, but it didn't really matter. A 120 for the team of Sargent and Mayo and a 17-pin win, but that's very deceiving.
That's right.
Because it went down to the final 2 boxes. We'll be back to talk to the bowlers right after this. Welcome back to Stars and Strikes Doubles. This time for Dan Brodeur and for Larry Valcourt, the runner-up prize money, fourth prize money, $200. And unlike last week, this week it just never got started.
No, it was a good match to watch. Cat and mouse match all the way through, and the cats caught the mouse. We were the mice.
It was close all the way through. Neither team really able to get an advantage. You guys kind of clawed back, and then it just came down to the final 2 boxes. Mike made a heck of a shot.
Yeah, he did. He made a nice shot there in the 9th box. If we'd had a couple of breaks earlier on in the match, it could have been a different story, but, you know, that's where the pins fall.
So now do you come back next week and root for your brother?
Definitely.
Okay. All right. We'll be looking for you then, as Larry's brother Dan will be here with Mark Gregory. And again, congratulations to you guys, and we hope to see you when our new season begins in the fall.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Dan Brodeur and Larry Valcourt. Appreciate it. And now let's bring up Mike Sargent and Stan Mayo, who have 1 win in the books, and will be looking to try and make it 2 in a row next week. Stan, congratulations. First time here. Mike, not the first time for you, but here's your new partner, and things went pretty well for you.
Well, good enough. A couple breaks here or there could have been a little better, but...
Hopes to have a partner, too, I guess, who's been on TV many times, especially going to that last 2 boxes.
Pretty confident in the last 2 boxes with him coming up.
Mike, I'm sure you knew exactly what you wanted to do in that in those last 2 boxes, but what I want to know is were you legitimately trying to throw for the spare on that in that 9th box, or were you just trying to make sure that you hit the front 2 pins?
No, you're trying to make it. That's all.
Yeah.
If I was trying to, you know, make sure of it, I would have went inside. But you can only know one way to go, and that's right after it.
Yep. Well, it paid off, and then the big strike, and then of course you chopped out after that.
Yeah, I did that a lot over on that line.
Dan Valcourt and Mark Gregory coming in. You'll be trying to make it 2 in a row. It should be a good one. We'll look forward to it. Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Stan, and for Mike, a big win, and we'll head over to the ladder and preview next week very briefly. Of course, next Sunday at noon on our singles program, we'll have Gary Carrington going for his 2nd win in a row against Neil Gosselin. And then here on doubles, Dan Murphy, it'll be Sargent and Mayo against Gregory and Dan Valcourt.
Oh, Mike's got to be pleased with that one because his partner, first time on, he won't have as many jitters as he had today, and probably help him a lot more than he did today.
Semifinal week next Sunday here on the Winds. It all begins at 12 noon, and then, of course, here on Stars and Strikes, doubles at 1. Until then, for Dan Murphy and the whole crew, Doug Brown, so long from Park Place Lanes.
Hi, this is Kimberly Carson. Two beloved stars highlight today's Movie Watch Sunday double feature. Next, Loretta Young is the Swedish maid who wins a seat in Congress and the man of her dreams. She won the Best Actress Oscar for The Farmer's Daughter. Then at 4, Robert Young is back as everybody's favorite family doctor. So why does the hospital want to revoke his license? The return of Marcus Welby, MD, at 4. Join me for the Movie Watch Sunday double feature next.